Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Monday, which means it is time for another Nozz Watches Vinland Saga. So in our last episode, oh shit, this is actually the first episode that wasn't, like, just releasing that first initial just friggin', like, onto the internet, huh? Neat. But in our last episode, Thorfinn did the dumb thing and stowed away on the boat that his dad was taking in order to go die. And it turns out they weren't even allowed to get to Yam. They're like, nah, we're gonna just kill him and enslave the rest on the way. So, oh boy, yeah, we just got him. So now we have a big thing where Thors has to save all these people who he was going to bamboozle into going home anyway. Because, hey, who would have thought the evil Vikings wouldn't play by the rules? Of course, you know, he couldn't freaking just do it himself, but hey, there you go. But I'm excited. Let's see. Let's just get right into it. Let's see how Thors gets his son out of this and then dies himself, because that's really the only way this story can go, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, and go! Motorcycle! Yay! So it's like, you see this big, like, opening of the motorcycle, and you're just like, oh man, it's gonna be another one of those fucking CG animes. It's like, nah. It's like one of the main shows I've been watching that, like, knows when to hold its penis when it comes to CG and be like, nah, we're not gonna use it. We're not gonna use it here unless we absolutely have to. Yeah, and Thors is just, like, styling on these fuckers. This dude's style meter never leaves triple S. Like, it's ridiculous. Wouldn't it be great if those guys just, like, they just saw, like, that stone cold look on his face and just went, you know what, nah, how about no? How about we don't? Jesus! You know, if any show should have, like, fighting, like, correct, it should be the one that's got goddamn Vikings in it. God, this looks so good. He can't swim. That's a really cool thing. A lot of people in this time period did not learn how to swim. Oh, he's high. That's the guy who was chomping down, like, shrooms, isn't it? And he's gone. The power of PCP. Power of PCP cannot stand against the Vikings. Now, I think that guy may have, you know, had a little too much. I don't know, Chief. Stab it. Stab it a bunch. So how many of those guys are just gonna drown? Like, I imagine Vikings, like, probably had, like, a higher rate of swimming than majority of people, but still, that's not a high bar to clear. Most people in this time period could not swim. Like, in Europe, at least. Dude gets off his rocker on PCP, and he still gets taken down in 2 punches. Jesus Christ. Thors is goddamn broken. Holy shit. Like, here I was expecting him to just, like, go out and be like, nah. But he might actually live a bit longer. I shudder to think what's gonna take Thors out. Absolutely. Like, what could possibly take that man down? That guy's missing an eye. Like, that guy, CG boards, Do you know why they call it boarding a ship, right? It's because you use a board to get onto the ship. I don't know if that's actually the reason. I'm assuming. Seriously, that man's got fucking jump. Sign that man up for the Viking NBA. Jesus. Like, Christ, my dude. Like, that man's got jumps. Did that man just do the aha, I'm going to win laugh? That dude, like, Thor's just took down a guy who was just as big as him and had just chomped down on something they literally call a berserker mushroom. Which I'm pretty sure was... Like, okay, so Vikings getting high on mushrooms and going into berserker rages... It's a thing you hear a lot, but I don't actually know if it's true. I don't think it's true. Does my phone even still have battery? It does, okay. Oh, boy. Hey, Google. Did Vikings actually get high on mushrooms to fight?
For some results. Web.
Did Vikings get high? Yeah, alright. Amanita muscaria, yeah, no. Was used by people in Siberia. So... Yeah, so Vikings did farm marijuana, but there's no evidence that they smoked it. They more likely used it to make rope. But there's no actual evidence that they used mushrooms. It was the Siberians doing it. Vikings may have done so, but there's no evidence. I mean, Thor has to know that there's archers, right? Like, he has to know, right? I mean, he just took out one, no problem, barehanded. Get under your shields and don't come out. Like... Well, yeah, I mean, they're not gonna CG archery. I mean, they're not gonna leave while they think they have the advantage. Like, the thing that's gonna, like, make or break this is the archers. God damn it, I'm being held back by my weighted training child. Like, that guy doing, like, the haha, I'm gonna win face. Like, dude, like, he took out, like, an entire warship of guys. Come on. Yes, because this guy is going to hold fast to Norse honor. Mm-hmm. Of course he is. Like, he's not gonna play fair, is he? Cause you're blonde-haired, blue-eyed, which by right of anime means you're the main bad guy for the moment. He's not gonna play fair, he's gonna cheat like a bitch. He's gonna cheat like a bitch. He's gonna go to the bad part of hell. Like, there's quite a lot of CG at use here, but it's being used correctly, and it's being used in short spurts, so you're not noticing it unless you're looking for it. And I'm always looking for it, because I'm that asshole. Oh boy, he put one and one together to make two. Yeah, there it is. And you just spilled the fucking beans, you stupid friggin' kid. Seriously, my dude, like, this kid's a big dumb idiot. This dude's gonna do big cheat, and now he's gonna know to use the kid against him. Just have the archer shoot the kid, which will make Thor's fuck up. I don't think it's careless when the guy can take down an entire boat barehanded. That's just a dick move. Oh my god, he's big fast! So this is gonna be the big strong man versus the small nimble man, huh? It's gonna be one of those fights. Okay. Oh my god, stop squealing, Thorfinn. We're gonna have to deal with your bullshit for the rest of the series. Come on now, calm down. I mean, Leif Erikson, like, dies in Vinland, so I mean, like, in real life, so I mean, they're getting out of here. They're getting out of here somehow. Happy Leif Erikson Day! Finger dinger durden. Jesus! Like, you can actually see where he left a dent in that man's sword. You see that shit? They put the actual, like, detailing in to show his sword get deformed by the strike. Christ. I don't know if that's gonna be, like, something that they keep in there for, like, this guy's sword for the rest of the fight, but that's a really neat detail. End him, father! Kill him dead! Feed me his blood! Yeah, they are. They're actually showing his. Oh, shit. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's freaking rad. You fool, I wanted you to smash my sword. My sword was a piece of shit. Now I have a sword. Oh, that was so cool. Thor's is such a good boy. Thor's is such a good boy. I can't wait for him to die. I mean, you kind of do. I mean, this is a pirate. Thor's, just take his head off, for Christ's sake. Solve the problem. Like, leaving your enemies alive, man. Like, first rule. First rule, man. No survivors. Jesus. This man calls himself a Viking. Hey, the friggin' stoner's back. Come on. Stupid cat. Man, I can't believe Askeladd's fucking Kill him! End his life! Like, I could see this coming a mile away. He's gonna come back and he's gonna bite him in the ass. He's gonna bite him big in the ass. It's because he wanted to, you know, he wanted to get some pussy. Gotta raise his family. I mean, you kind of proved that by punching a bunch of people, but I mean, there you go. Fair enough. Why don't you become big pirate man? Like, no, come here. Don't you hiss at me. Being a butt. He's gonna say no. That's where it's gonna be. That's where it's gonna come in. No, I'm not gonna be a big dumb pirate. There it is. Oh god, he's... Really? Really? See, immediately, just like, yeah, you didn't think I was actually going to follow the rule. I'm a pirate, you big stupid idiot! One real quick, and that guy's head comes off. Like, if you hadn't stopped, the problem would be solved. I highly doubt that guy's actually gonna go through with cutting off Thorfinn's head when his boss is just rolling around on the floor. Seriously, he's a fucking pirate out after a bounty. I mean, yeah, he could probably beat all these guys barehanded, but Jesus Christ, this is some lawful stupid shit here, my dude. Holy Christ. And arrows, yep. Nah, there they are. CG arrows, That's probably the worst the CG has looked this entire time. Still standing, jeez. He's just like, these arrows don't even hurt, man. I'm just upset that you cheated. More than anything. That's literally what he's doing. You didn't win! Even though he's standing there dying, he's just, you didn't win! Oh, Christ. He's standing there like a goddamn pincushion. There's an arrow in his freaking jugular. Holy shit. Like, the vein that makes blood go to his head is pierced by a fucking arrow. Like, shit, dude. And you know what? He could still probably fight his way across Norway if he wanted. Oh, he's gonna do the dumb thing. He... Ugh. Now I'm going to be honorable despite the fact I cheated. I said you could leave if you win. I didn't say you'd get to leave alive, though. Oh, Christ. Just saying, it probably wouldn't have happened if you weren't here, Thorfinn. Just saying, this is probably your fault, kiddo. Straight up, if Thorfinn hadn't been there to be a distraction, probably would not have gone down like that. I don't know, man. I don't know, Chief. Like, I'm not wrong, am I? Like, if Thorfinn wasn't here, that would have been basically a stomp. Like, if the kid wasn't there to be a hostage, like, nah. Thors would have won, he would have been fine. I mean, the archers would need to be a problem to be solved, but hey, there you go. Oh, God. Seriously, Thors didn't even kill a single dude. Jeez. Styling on that motherfucker. I could beat your entire friggin' army without even killing any of them. Get shit on. Ah, yes. Let the revenge flow through you, child. Begin the revenge. I don't know. I don't know whether the kid's got that face on. Nah, man. I'd be looking over your shoulder for the next decade or so. I don't know, man. Aw, his first revenge quest. I remember my first revenge quest. Oh god, that's a face. That's a face and a half right there. Christ. Nah, leave the kid. I like him. He's got spunk. Oh boy. That's a big sad. Jeez. Alright, well. Still. What? So this whole time my cat has been down there. She wanted the door open so she could look outside. Yeah. She wanted it open so she could look outside. She's been sitting there this whole time just peering out. Fucking cats, man. But yeah, as for this show though. Oh god, so like, I mean, I knew Thor's had to die soon. Like, episode 4 seems about right. But I mean, I can't help but feel that, like, while Thor's, like, was kind of resigned to dying, I feel like maybe Thorfinn being there, like, made it, like, a lot more certain than it otherwise would have been. Like, this guy deserted, like, the world's most, like, premier Viking raiding group. Like, that gets tapped by the King of Norway himself, like, to do missions and shit, in order to raise his family. What happens, like, when like, they find him and they try and have him assassinated? Oh, hey, his kid snuck aboard. And his kid blatantly says out loud, oh yeah, no, that's my dad. Wow, that's like the easiest hostage situation I've ever frigging seen in my entire goddamn life. Holy shit. Oh boy, like, yeah, I think Thor's dead anyway, but yeah, nah, kiddo, you didn't make it any better. Like, if anything, you made the situation worse. I think maybe if Thor's didn't have to worry about him, maybe he could have gotten out of there. Like he probably would have had to have gone to the Yoms Vikings, because I don't think, like, if they'd made it to the Force, that Floki probably would not have tried to kill him while they were there. Like, the assassination would have come later and been more successful, but there you go. It means we have a new character to friggin', I don't know, serve as God, who is that guy who taught Guts to fight? Like in Berserk. Like the asshole one. The one that was like straight up a villain and Guts butchered him to death at some point. Oh god, that's hyper specific, isn't it? He said sarcastically, because Guts butchers everyone. You know what I mean? Like, kind of like a villain mentor kind of thing. I feel like that's what that guy's gonna fall into, because like, he respects Thor's. He's like honorable, but at the same time a cheating asshole. Like, he stuck to his word and he's letting him go, but also like, he did big cheat because he still needs to get the bounty. I feel like that could be a really cool little dynamic. It's like, yeah, I killed your dad, and you want me dead. How about I teach you how to kill me? I don't know. I mean, that might be a cool thing. I don't know if that's where they're going with it. I kind of want to see that, because that's my kind of favorite, like, dynamic. But I don't know. I don't know where we're going on this one. The story hasn't even really started yet. This is the story of, like, we just got done doing the story of Thor's. Like, we haven't even started on the story of Thorfinn yet. But it's good. I like it. Like, this show, like, it does CG well. Like, it's like, there's been like progressively more CG as the show has been going on, but I think maybe like that opening there where they had the motorcycles, like, I think that like says something about like, this studio Wit, or Wit Studio, whichever one they are, that they know how to do CG, but the best part is they know when not to use CG. They probably could have drawn those arrows, like, and the arrows are probably like the most jankiest thing in this episode, but they still looked half decent. Like they've acted, yeah, well done. Like, they've never actually had something CG interact with something that was not CG, which means that you've got shots that are just straight up CG and nothing in it, like, nothing is interacting with the CG that's not itself computer generated. And that's how it should be, because the second you have CG interact with non-CG, it looks janky, because it's something interacting with something that for that thing is not there. Like, it's a really, really dumb idea, and I don't know why they keep doing it. The spinning sword in midair, even that, like, I'll say that was a cool effect. Like, they probably could have drawn it, but it probably would actually not have looked as good as that. I don't know, it's this nice, like, slow-mo image, and it's nice. It's surreal, and I feel like that's kind of the intent. You have this moment of, like, oh shit, oh fuck, the sword's like snapped in half, and just like things are literally teetering on this knife point, and then it's like, nah fam, that was my plan all along, you fool. speaking of which, the fighting in this show is really good. Like, there's a lot of really good impact for the hits. Like, every move, like, it's not like in Dragon Ball where like you'll have like in Dragon Ball the original series, like before they hit Z, like you had a lot of martial arts and stuff looked really nice, but then as shit went on, they got lazy with it. Especially into Z, where it just become laser beams and with motion blurs and like drawing extra arms and shit. Like, that kind of stuff does have like a place, like, you know, like in JoJo when you got the auras and all that, but it does lack impact, which means that if you have every fight just be that, then you have just like your fighting be like a formality. You're not actually putting any effort into it. And yeah, every single like thrown fist, every single blow in this episode was purposeful. Like, when it hit, you felt it. You're like, ooh, that's a big punch. And seeing like bones be broken and shit, like, is good. It's really good. Like, it's what I wish all fighting in anime was. Like, Christ, my dude. Like, it's good. I mean, I guess, like, since this is Vikings, I mean, if you're going to get any one thing right, it's going to be either the boats or the fighting. And you know what? They nailed the fighting, and the boats, a lot of the heavy lifting is being done by CG, but you know what? Is fine. Like, this is super This is like a really CG heavy episode, but like, it looked alright. Like, holy fuck, how the fuck even? But like, once again, I think it's just because the CG is not in the main focus. God, and I know I keep bringing it up, but like, I am actually impressed that like finally an anime studio knows how the fuck to use it. It's a tool, but everyone else uses it as a goddamn shortcut, and it looks like ass, and they wonder why. Holy shit! Like, looking at you, Arifureta, fuck. Yeah, this is probably my favorite thing I'm watching right now. I think, like, Arifureta is a garbage fire, but it smells, it looks awful, the story is trite as fuck, but like, it keeps me warm at night. The power of my hatred, like, keeps me alive through that. Like, Domestic Girlfriend, honestly, I feel like that's a meme, but but yeah, I don't know, like, that one's just like, it's just kind of funny in like a I'm going to jail way. Hitsuki no Chaika, I like Hitsuki no Chaika, and like, it's getting better as it's going on, but this eclipses it like a motherfucker. Friggin' Dr. Stone. Dr. Stone probably is like my second favorite thing I'm watching right now. Like, because like, there's a lot of stuff in it that doesn't make a ton of sense, and like, it kind of is really dumb, but like, it's overall like an enjoyable story, and it's funny as well. And then Rokka no Yusha, like, is good, but like, there's a lot of stuff there that I'm not a big fan of. But like, this like has eclipsed just about everything else I'm watching this cycle. That just this is hype, and maybe it's the historical setting. Even then, I'll admit, like, I don't know a ton of Viking history. I wish I did, but like, it's just like an area of history that I've not really focused on all that much. But like, so I don't think it's the historical setting. It might be. I don't fucking know. But like, this is just great. Like, it's got hype ass fighting, hype ass characters, like Viking bullshit. Like, it's good. This is like, if I would recommend, like, say, like, one show from this season, like, for people to watch, I'd say it'd probably be this one. But like, hey, no, if you're only watching like one anime during the summer season, pick this one. Do this one. But of course, like, we're only 4 episodes in, so 4-episode test is now done. We're picking this up. We're going to the end, baby. Let's go. Oh shit, my dude. Holy Christ. But yeah, that's more or less all I gotta say for this. For this. Oh boy. As always, everybody, I am Nozz. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, share, to tell your friends. Let me know what you thought down there in the comments. Oh boy, whether you like it, dislike it, you want to bring up something I left out, because I don't think I did, but maybe, I don't know. And if you want, you can always support me on Patreon, which is linked down in the description and on the end card for some of my other videos if you want to. You do become a patron, you get our special patrons-only Discord channel on the open Discord server that anyone can join, which is also linked down there below. And there you can recommend things to be less played, less watched, live streamed, like reviewed if it's a movie coming out you want to see on the channel. But yeah, there's not really much coming out that I want to actually review. Like movies is just kind of like, oh, it's a Marvel film, or yeah. And also we have our special patrons only movie night that we do once a month, every month on the second week of that month. And it's a ton of fun. We usually hang out in Rabbit or whatever other screen sharing thing exists, because I don't even know if Rabbit's still online. Where we hang out, we watch an anime, watch a movie, play some video games, just all around have a good old grand old time. Oh boy. Yeah. Everybody, as always, I'll see you in the next video. But most importantly of all, become a trash mammal today. And I will see you a round.